Howdy, it's Matt Deckard again, and there's a couple other things I wanted to check out on the Fedora Lounge, which, let me get my mouse working here. So, there's one thing that he told me about, light bulb, because the whole page is white now, and it's got dark lettering, but it used to be black and yellow, and he said let's try this out. It looks kind of like the old lounge. And I do love the updated logo. But let me go back to the color scheme of the lighter color. And there's apparently articles as well. So let's check that out. Again, I was here earlier, but 3 vintage hats you can buy now. Vintage as an investment. Okay, I guess there's writing below that. Yeah, this forum it's a good wealth of knowledge, and if you are looking for a leather jacket and want to find out more about leather jackets and the makers, 5 fabulous vintage pinups to follow on Instagram. Okay. Let's see. By Scott Daniels. I know him. He's the head of the lounge now. Rockabilly Goth Vintage Burlesque Pinup. It's a path we've heard outlined many times over the Fedora Lounge forums. The 21st century explosion of the 20th century pinup style can easily be seen via several social media platforms, most notably Instagram. That's true. Instagram's been wildly successful. You can post pictures as you please. There's several good pinup sites or I guess pinup models that they're posting all their work constantly from across the globe. The sheer effort in creating hairstyles, makeup, and perfectly put together vintage outfits is remarkable. The most successful, I like the articles, guys. Successful have gathered tens of thousands of avid followers, and numerous vintage dealers have caught on, modeling inventory for eager buyers. One often sees a "this fabulous dress" for sale, quickly followed by a sold tag within the hour. Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, it's a fabulous advertising marketing site, and if you're a vintage clothing seller and you are not just constantly showcasing it on Instagram, model it. Have a mannequin with great photographs. I know several friends that actually make a living off of hunting down those fantastic vintage finds and selling them on Instagram through their it leads them straight to their web stores. Let's see, creating make a perfectly put together vintage outfits. Pinup is serious business. It is. It's become more so since Dita Von Teese helped that out heavily, and after the 1990s sort of reoccurrence of the whole vintage culture, it's been back into the general standard spotlight of our culture. Burlesque, pinup clothing. There's several stores out there that just sell pinups. But let's see who these what was it? Five fabulous pinups are. So I've got Miss Victory Violet. Nice blue flower in your hair. Fantastic, very colorful, lovely. This account follows the constant travels of Miss Victory Violet, a UK-based New Zealander who never seems to rest, traveling the free world offering hair and makeup seminars and working with top photographers to create some of the best vintage photo shoots to be found on the internet. Hair and makeup, clothes, poise, confidence, and glam. Miss Victory Violet presents all of her 200,000 plus followers. That's quite a lot. Good job, Miss Victory Violet. Hopefully, you'll make it to the States sometime soon. And I would say New Zealand there's a large vintage culture there. A lot of swing dance events that go on there. I have a few swing dance friends that actually go there and have taught at events. Let's see. Rachel Ann Jensen. Are these linked? Let's see. Open link in new tab. Let's find out what's going on here. Okay, vintage glamour, style blogger, New York City. Looks great. I love the photographs. Let's see. Nice chapeau there with a bit of a netting. Gloves and all. Rachel Ann Jensen lives and works in New York City, modeling serious vintage in marvelous settings. Her blonde hair and pale skin are a perfect canvas for her remarkable sense of color. Rachel's followers top 100 plus worldwide. Okay, and of course Dita Von Teese. She's written a few books and is brilliant. I've met her a couple times. There's a place called Cicada Club out here in Los Angeles. Maxwell DeMille is the host of the Cicada Club, and it's usually used to be every Sunday. They have a lot of events on Saturdays, and she's now and again she's there. She's kind of a fixture of the establishment, and when she shows up, she's always got a table, and if you ask, she may dance with you. Let's see. Perhaps the most well-known vintage performer and pinup in the world, the former Heather Sweet. Oh, you gave away her name, fellas? Okay. Is well known the world over for almost single-handedly reviving burlesque performance. Her line of ultra-luxe lingerie, modeling, and being formerly married to shock rocker Marilyn Manson at age 45. Her followers are her age too, guys? Gentlemen. Okay. Are in the millions, and there is no sign of slowing down for her soaring career. It's true. She's fantastic. I saw her perform in Dallas, Texas about 2 years ago at the House of Blues. Okay, Lily Porcelain. Let's see her site. Lots of red. That's all I can say. Some fabulous pictures. How many followers is there? 8,170. Nice. Okay. I like the articles, guys. French woman turned Netherlander. Lay Porcelain is another who can be found modeling exquisitely styles vintage ensembles around Europe. Okay. French l'amour. I guess that's French love. Good job on the eyes here. Let's see. With more than 25,000 followers, Emma is a UK-based model and hairstylist with a flair for settings and color. Okay, good. And you already got a comment. I don't know how long this is. Let's see when this went up. 255 views so far. That's not enough. That's not enough, Scott. We need to get more. That's definitely not for these ladies and how well they put themselves together and the amazing imagery they have, and they're loungers. We need to promote this place. This is pretty well done. I like this. It's a good write up, and it's all about the imagery. And let's see. I love these articles. Keep them coming. I agree. From Hat Lover Girl. Hi, Hat Lover Girl. It's Matt Deckard, and I have to look at hats on your on your page. Let me see. Good job. Let's see what else we got here. That's one article. 20th Century Women's Fashion Game Changers by Scott as well. Okay, rereading that sentence, dramatic feels like too silly a word to use. Comparing a dress from 1900 to one of the 1960s feels much more like witnessing the arrival of an entirely new species. Actually, if you check out, I'm trying to remember his name right now. He's the Tim Gunn. Tim Gunn has a book that goes into a lot of condensed history and information about women's wear and its changes over the era. I've also got a book on Russian women's clothing and how it changed their whole society because they wanted to sort of copy Russian or German culture. But there's I'll get into this. This is looks like a bit of a longer article here. What else do we got? Leather jackets, of course, or National Museum. Scott Daniel. Okay, Scott, you're writing a lot. I like that. I'm going to have to see if I can cut through all this today. But guys, love the forum. Good job. Let's see, what does this start out with? As a matter of perfect timing, I found myself in Dayton, Ohio with an unscheduled morning ahead, and I'd just finished up my copy of David McCullough's The Wright Brothers. We'll have to talk about that. Uh, Looks like some bicycle makers made that one. Actually, this one. That looks like somebody who's a little more advanced. Okay. Well, guys, great job on the Fedora Lounge. Um, I'll leave a link in the description here. Anybody who's really into vintage clothing and the culture, I guess this has been the place to go for over a decade, and I love the updates. I like the light bulb as well. I'm more into keeping it. I'm more into the brighter lights on color scheme. I think it's just easy to read. I love the coziness. This feels like old Fedora Lounge classic, but I think it's more welcoming to have the bright lights on. Anyway, I'm Matt Deckard, mattdeckard.com. Um, Check out the Fedora Lounge, and I will be back soon.